Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia, Canada. The following is a oracle reading for you, cards that I pulled that I will read fully from and without advertisement. Please subscribe, hit the like, and enjoy your reading. This card pulled for you is from the Fairies Oracle by Brian Froud. Card number 27, Nelys the Alchemist. Inner transformation, irrevocable change. In fairy, and sometimes in our world, alchemy is the study and practice of transforming the soul from the lead of primitive conditioned reactions to the gold of spiritual and practical attainment. Nelys is mistress of the alchemical arts, and she also understands that daily life is a spiritual exercise. She recognized that transformation may take place from the outside or in the inside. When things are stuck and movement has become impossible, Nelys firmly waves her rowan wand, and things happen in ourselves and in the world. Sometimes things just cannot move without a readjustment, perhaps even radical realignment. We may feel that we should be able to bring our plans to fruition, but we may be aiming at the impossible, or at least at the very inappropriate. Part of the impossibility or inappropriateness may be a result of our own attitudes, beliefs, or behaviors, and part of it may be circumstances in the world, things that are beyond our control. Often, inner transformation is required in order to achieve what we wish for in the outer world, just as, conversely, changes in the outer world often elicit inner transformation. Personal inner change is the truest transformation of all, and in the long run, it is the only change that really matters. Nelys points out a path we can follow, Jonathan observes, but she does not lead us by the hand along it, although she might give us a nudge if we seem to need it. When an oracle group member was looking at Nelys, a giggling fairy voice said, "If you concentrate very hard, you can get to the bottom of the problem." The message here for you is that when Nelys turns up in your reading, get ready for things to happen, inwardly and outwardly. The stuck becomes unstuck. The blocked begins to move. You may have to run to keep up with the speed at which the situation around you is moving. You may also be surprised by the direction things and you are taking. You may find your plans, even your desires and dreams, changing as the transformative process takes place. It might not have been in your plans, but later you will look back and say, "Wow, it wasn't what I expected, but it was just what I needed." When we have been through such an alchemical process, we can never go back to what we were before, which is probably just as well. As a warning, you may be getting in Nelys's way as she does her work. To put it bluntly, you may be the main obstacle in your own path. It may be necessary to transform attitudes and behaviors. She will first approach you with tact and a kindly fairy warning, pointing out an alternative path you might try. At this point, it would be well to begin actively cooperating with her. The energy of alchemical transformation. This is quite a hefty fairy. Her wand, I mean. She carries it, and I'm sure it isn't for decoration. I asked her about that, but she only got an outrageous grin in reply. Fairies hide what you want and reveal what you need. Before I read the second card for you, just a reminder to please hit the like and help me beat those algorithms. For every like that you give me is potentially 1,000 suggestions and recommendations on YouTube. Thank you and God bless. Enjoy the rest of the reading. This card chosen for you is from The Fairy Forest, an oracle of the Wild Green World by Lucy Cavendish. Number 21, Bloodmonth, sacrifice, offerings, decision. There is a time for all of us to gather the harvest to us. In order to do so in the fields, the heads of grain must fall. In our own lives, we must similarly be ready to let go and offer up something of value in order to make room for the greater good that can then flow into our lives, into our very souls. When we sacrifice, we make something sacred by the very act of giving it up. It is no sacrifice to make an offering that has no value, no meaning to us. And so, at this time, you are being asked to give, contribute, and offer up something valuable to you in order to receive in return. What you give must be significant, as there must be energetic room created in order for significant blessings to flow through to you in return. These sacrifices do not always come in the form of the material. It is not always a thing that we offer to or let go of. It can be our pride, our judgment, our human conceits, our petty quarrels and disputes, all of which fill our days with distractions that serve no one. With Blood Month comes the need to make a deep and earnest decision, to give up something that we have held dear, even components of our constructed human personality, to give them up to feed the hungry beings of Blood Month, who, although terrifying to gaze upon, will clear and free us in so many ways. Have no doubt, from the offerings you make, the future is born. Now is the time to make that sacred offering. Artwork by Victorian Vampire Bride. If you're still here, thanks for listening to this oracle reading. And please join us Wednesdays and Sunday nights live. If you would like some free cards pulled for you, I would love to pull them for you. Check the website out too. There are all kinds of perks for members over there. God bless, and talk to you again soon. Bye-bye for now.